Well, yeah, because the computer is different.
Yeah. And the phone says 4:59. Yeah, so we're fine. There we go, it worked.
Of course, down by now I forgot what I was going to say.
We were talking about the breezes from the golf cart.
Breezes in the golf cart.
That's when they should get up speed. Oh dear.
Well, did we do the 3, 2, 1?
Yeah, I did.
Or does that mean we're on?
Yes.
Oh, so I can talk now?
Yes, you may talk now. Carlene was just saying that we're not going to talk because it's a waste of chat.
Well, I was about to say that riding in the golf cart, the breezes are lovely, and I noticed that when we had guests out here from the daycare centers and nursing homes, and one thing they all commented on was the speed that we could go with the golf cart.
Oh, that's not a good thing.
Oh, it was wonderful. They all got excited and yelled and carried on. It was very, I was impressed.
Is that not when we then wondered about having helmets?
Right. Janine wants them all battered in or whatever.
Seat belted.
Yes. But that's one thing about moving around in a wheelchair is it's so slow.
Yeah.
Really. It's terrible.
Well, I suppose those kind of wheelchairs aren't designed to go fast.
No, they're not. They're no fun at all.
No. No. And I don't even think it would corner well.
Well, I don't know about that.
No, it takes just a wee while to get going.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least you've got your, I think I know what that might be. Open that. That thing
Oh, I
there.
will open it. Usually I open the mail first.
Yeah, go. There's no mail.
There wasn't any mail.
It was Medicaid. It was just one of those bill updates.
There's mail. I don't know where the mail is. There was a whole bunch, it's in here on the shelf. On which day, and it may be all junk, but
Let me have a look.
I put it all in the LL Bean and
In the
catalog.
right.
Bringing it out?
Yep, hold on one sec. Is it this thing that's
She's
in
taking her own sweet
Hey,
time.
listen, is it that?
What?
Is it that you're talking about?
It was in LL Bean. No. Wasn't there a folder on the counter? An LL Bean catalog?
No, just this.
Somebody wrote it out already.
No, the counter does not have an LL, there is no LL Bean catalogue.
Oh.
But that's for Mike, and he's just upstairs just now. So you carry on with that, and I'll flick and see if there's anything for Goldies or...
Oh, I'll do this.
Yeah, you do that. Oh, one for Goldies.
I wonder how old it is. Holly. Ira Ford. In a Ford. This is this person again.
Which person?
In a Ford.
Oh yeah.
That's like, I'm a nurse.
And I'm a donkey. Yeah, there was one that said donkeys, remember? Donkeys.
Oh, right, okay.
Hold on, let me go put this in Mike's car. I'll be one sec.
This has been open. 2468. Kay Ford. Thank you, Kay. This was opened already, apparently, but it opened. Rest, relax, recuperate. That's cute. And this one had not been opened. For hay and snacks. For Willow.
Did you open it?
Holly. Well, isn't that nice? The Cinnamelles.
Mm-hmm.
3/6/25.
At least it was this year.
Okay. And Willow. Holly and Olivia. Well, isn't that nice? Okay. So that has to go with a green envelope over there.
Right, I'll hold that second. And then there's, right, so that was from that one. And then that was
I
been
did that
opened.
one.
Right, okay. Right.
So now I can do that one?
Yes, this is from Gail Granger.
I think you're sitting on the scissors, but we won't tell anybody.
Well, I'll soon find out.
It's stuck in here, whatever it is. Here we go. Cancer and reproductive harm.
That's the bag.
Over there. Well, what is this?
I can't believe you don't know.
Huh? Oh, you're kidding me.
No.
Did they fit on there?
Yeah, perfectly.
My word. Perfect.
Hey. Whoa!
Wow.
They're really good.
They're good.
Ho, 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 ho.
Ho, ho.
And they match.
How come that fits so well? Huh.
It's amazing.
Well, I'm glad you figured that out.
No, somebody emailed and told me what they were.
Okay.
So this is from Gail Granger, so thank you so very much. Those are super.
Yeah, they are, because that was really beginning to hurt my head.
Yeah, exactly. And it such good leverage. Look, it's easy peasy.
Yeah, it's easy.
So that's wonderful. I'll put that down there and that, because we'll redeploy them. So did you go out the job today?
We had ourselves a time.
Oh.
Okay, dog, you go to bed. Go. Yes. We went to a rehab center that Judy had been to before. I had never been there. Judy had been there once before. And so we went back there and we saw about 20 some odd people before they told us that we were at the wrong address. We were at the wrong address. We had a big crowd. Everybody was real happy. And then we had to stop everything. Well, I mean, we didn't stop everything, but we were there an hour. There were a lot of people.
Was it even the same company?
No, because the other one was technically the Swampscott old age people.
Right. The Council on Aging.
Town, yeah, the
Yeah.
town. And they had booked it online and done it correctly. And Judy had their address. But where she'd been to the other one already, she went back to the other one.
She was on autopilot.
Autopilot.
Yeah.
Autopilot. So we had a good time.
Yep.
And there was a Panera right across the street. So,
Oh, even better. We like that
so
one.
I had a salad for lunch.
Well, that's good.
Right.
I used to do that instinctively because the school, Masco is down close to Meredith. I used to be thinking about things and I'd be driving along and I'd get to the barn, I'd get out and I was like, oh, I've not got the children. I'd have to beetle off back down again because Ava used to come to the barn with me after school And I was like, oh, I'm missing something. What is it? And I was like, oh, it's Ava. And then I'd have to go away again.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah, it was easy done, I think. And then you went to Penne, I take it afterwards.
Yeah.
Well, it's a shame not to.
Right.
You've got that opportunity.
Right. So that killed most of the day, though.
Yeah. And then you were out in your golf cart.
Yeah, then I got back here and I've been riding around doing things.
Excellent.
Mentally doing things.
Oh dear. Well, I have arranged for Friday afternoon.
To do what?
I've got Dr. Parrott. He's going to do some horses on and the 2 donkeys and the mini horse on Meredith. He's going to do their vaccinations. And then he's coming here and we're going to vaccinate all the animals that need vaccinated on here. And then I was speaking with them yesterday because I was at the vet yesterday afternoon, and they said, now, so you'll just have all the donkeys with halters on, and I'm thinking, I don't think I've ever had enough halters in there to put on all the donkeys at one time, because you know how we normally...
Oh, we've got them.
Yeah, so...
You just don't know where they are.
No, well, so Janine said, she thinks she's uncovered some, so I'm like, excellent. So that's
We had so many halters that they hung all the way down the barn at one point.
Did they?
Yeah, they were all sizes.
Yeah.
From baby donkey right on through. And I'll tell you where there is one. There's one in the
in your, what you call it? In your container?
in the white tent now.
Oh, in the G-tent?
Yeah.
That's good.
Here comes somebody.
That is Carly's mother.
Oh, Holly.
Carly's mother.
Carly.
She used to live upstairs. Her mother.
Oh, what's she doing here?
I don't know.
Oh. Okay.
So I think that that'll be a very exciting and busy Friday.
Yes.
And
I thought you were going to tell me you're going to do the rabbits.
what's wrong with the rabbits?
Huh?
What's wrong with the rabbits? Oh, vaccinating the rabbits.
Well, that and neutering.
Yeah, I didn't ask him about neutering. I was only doing on vaccinations. I think we have to go to Putnam for that, because I did ask about the rabbits and about did he do rabbits, and he said dogs. Rabbits is getting a bit too much like a small vet. So he said, where do you use for the rabbits? I said, well, Putnam. He said, Putnam's super. He said, absolutely super. He said, I was suggested Putnam to you if you didn't have a vet.
Well, Putnam on Wednesday is terrific.
Yeah.
So let me tell you.
Yeah.
There's this absolutely charming Wednesday vet.
Yes.
He is a character.
Yes.
So if you're booking anything for Putnam
You
vet,
want a Wednesday.
I want it on a Wednesday and I'll take him.
Okay. In your golf cart.
Yes.
With a breeze in the hair. So it's just the equine on Friday, but it will be quite the undertaking.
Okay.
And
You got to check up on all the rabies.
Oh, I've got it under control.
Yeah.
And Judy's checked. Those 2 are in the fall. No, not it, but we're trying to work out where her rabies certificate's up. That's the one we're looking for Penny.
I have it in my golf cart and in my red car.
Right, I will be looking, because he'll do her, because he's doing my dogs as well.
You got one that's due May 5th.
Yes, so I'm early. Noodles.
Noodles.
Yeah.
See, you know things like that. That's amazing.
Well, because I have to keep them all up to date with their vaccines.
Yes, that's true, but
So-
I mean, maybe they're all,
Yeah. No, that's why that's why I've been making the appointments. And what I did last year was, when I did my dogs, I did all the resident animals here at the same time, so we only pay 1 call-out fee.
Right.
And
Here comes your husband.
oh, as long as it's not bad news, we're fine. And I think we're still going.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Is he smiling or not smiling?
Yeah, good.
Is it working?
Yeah, it's working at the moment. That's as far as I mean,
But are the cameras up?
I cannot predict the future.
What happened?
The cameras are back up.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
So now that's all connected wirelessly now.
It used to have an under the ground wire,
Oh,
and we were having real problems.
That's Carlene's mum and dad coming to get the rest of her stuff from
Oh, that's good.
upstairs. Yeah.
oh, that's for Carlene's stuff?
Uh,
Oh, good, we've been throwing it out.
yeah. So, so that's the cameras should be back up. Will you check that one, darling?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. That's why I came in.
Do you want to do it now?
Well, you guys keep doing what you're doing. I'm like, just gonna make sure this is working.
Yes, Arthur and I think it might be Magnus are out wandering. They've been out all day.
Oh, that's not all they've been.
Oh dear, what have they done now?
They got in here.
In here?
Janine found one of them in here, yeah. The door was open.
Oh, I hope it wasn't Arthur.
No, it wasn't. It was a small white one.
That's good, because Arthur turns like a tank. Oh, excellent.
Battleship.
Well, that's good. He is like a battleship, yes. So they're out. Janine's out with the white horse Sky. So I think they're probably. She was. Oh,
Sorry.
Now?
yes.
She's working it now and then?
She's just up there with the white horse.
Out the driveway?
I think so.
Really?
Well, she was definitely mounting over there. So I think that what she was kind of doing was attracting the donkey companionship.
Well, I hope she didn't leave them all out the driveway.
No, I don't think so.
Well, they might follow her, by golly. That's Janine.
Yeah, I think we've got the mail from yesterday. I think it was all put into that box. All right. No, I think Nick's got the 2 cameras up and running. Is that right, Nick? Yes. The 2 cameras are now back up and running. He had to...
They're not. I need to get Janine or Brittany to reconfigure the links on the website because they're needing updated.
So, if people want to watch the camera, they can then just go in through YouTube.
They can, and also I posted links in the chat on
Right, okay.
on the website.
He can, yes, for YouTube. So we're all sorted, but there's a email link that needs to a website link that needs to be upgraded. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
good.
Okay, so we'll just leave that to.
Does that Roku have something to do with that?
No.
No.
It wasn't your fault, Carlene.
Gosh, there's a first.
No, it's just there's a link on the website to YouTube to take you to watch the videos. But because I've just changed some things, that link's no longer the right link. So we need to update the link. Yeah? It's beyond your pay grade, Carlene.
I want it set up and just I'll let it run.
Let it run.
There you go. It's fine.
That's wonderful.
So that's it all up and
Until
running.
it stops, until it's not.
Until it's not. Well, that's true. But you needed to change the. You needed to change the bridge. So it's all, we're all internet now. We're not on the internet cable any longer. We're all on the air bridges.
We're all wireless,
We're
yeah.
all wireless. Yeah.
We're wireless. Oh, jeez.
Amongst other things, we're wireless.
I thought you said she was on a horse.
She was on a horse
Yeah, she walked it round. I think put it
in the back.
in the back and then.
She has it organized for these people that come to visit, so that I can take them in a golf cart and make a whole circle of the place.
Yeah.
And that fence she's putting in now,
Mm-hmm.
she's making it
Yeah.
golf cart proof.
Friendly. Wide enough.
Golf cart proof, is that so you can't go anywhere around?
Dear me.
I'm going to leave before anything breaks.
Okay, run. Thank you very much. Yes, Noodles did very well yesterday.
Did he?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Good.
He's just sociable.
Yeah.
But he's and he gets on fine with Larky doesn't like him very much, but he got on fine with the dogs that he was out with.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's not very bouncy because he's quite shy with people he doesn't know.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Didn't put his feet
No,
up.
I wasn't interested.
Yeah.
Quite funny. Quite out of character for him actually, because he's normally bouncing and barking.
Yeah.
But he did well.
Yeah. Good.
And it's nice because there's Wanda, then there's Noodles, then there's Penny, and then there was Sizzle and Carl, so there's a good range.
Yeah.
And they were just all over the place. We just let them off, and it was super. So I was really pleased. He was so good. So that was a nice visit.
Different for these people to see something beside the gold retriever.
Yeah.
Here comes a horse.
Is a horse coming now? Oh, in there. I was in the driveway. That's Chester. Well, what happened with Mail Chat yesterday was I was waiting for a vaccine to come in to the vet, and I needed to go and get the vaccine, and the vaccine wasn't delivered until after 4 o'clock, because that's obviously when the delivery time
Where's
is.
the horse go?
There.
Oh. Okay.
So that's why I had to leave yesterday to go and get the vaccine sorted out. And then Nick or Janine was going to do Mail Chat with you yesterday, but at the same time, the people then turned up for the Airstream,
Yes.
and then there was a problem getting the lift out of the back. So it took Janine and Nick and the gentleman who was purchasing the Airstream to try and get the feet up. So that's where everybody disappeared to. So that's why you were left by yourself.
I was so glad to see it go down the driveway.
I know.
We really don't need it. Although I think we ought to hang on to the little one.
Yes, I think it's coming down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I want to be able to say to people, come and we'll find some place to put you.
Yeah.
And that will be the place.
Yeah.
You know, there's also an overflow. The ICU building can be.
Yes. Well, it's got this futon and everything, and the heat and the air conditioning.
Heat and air
And
conditioning
it's
is
right,
right next
and
door
it's
to
right
the
beside
job.
to it, exactly. What more do you want?
And it has a little bit of warm water.
Yes, it does.
It has a very small warm
Water
water
tank.
there.
Yeah.
We could easily change that.
Oh, these are brake extensions. That's what they're called. I did not
Good.
know that.
They're terrific. I love them.
Yes, so thank you.
I'm glad if they told you what they were.
I know, because I would
Because,
go,
you know, I'm looking at this other end and I'm thinking,
do they go together?
no, those,
Nail clippers.
no, the things, the memory things,
Oh, yes, go in the
the
computer.
computer things. It's the same shape there.
Oh, dearie me.
That's pretty good.
Not bad.
I tell you, whatever we need, somebody out in this crowd will figure it out.
Yes, I know. And know that there's something official for that.
Right.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
Now.
Arthur was down in the A field.
Yeah.
I hope he doesn't go down the driveway. That would be a bad thing for him to pick up.
Yes. Would not be good at all. Angus will be gelded. Oh, Angus will not be gelded until fall because of the flies.
Oh.
Because it's an open wound, and if you get flies in it, it's a real mess. So
Pay them the balls.
yeah, or the lack of, yeah, it is. So the vet won't geld until fall, so he'll be gelded in the fall. But he's not really displaying any behaviours that we're concerned about.
No.
No. Do you know, in all
My
honesty,
most reliable donkey out front in my hitch was a stud.
God, yeah,
And he was perfect.
yeah. You know, I am not 100% sure if Wallace is training today. I don't know, but if I find out, I'll we'll try and do a link onto the Facebook page. I don't know if Wallace is coming today. I haven't heard from him yet. Noodles has not been in the pond swimming yet, and I am not putting him in that pond if I can help it, especially not if there's a beaver in it.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm not having any problems with Noodles and having to go in and rescue him.
Right.
Because he would expect to be rescued, you know that. Oh, yes, I have heard from Mary. Remember Mary? Mary comes to stay.
Yes.
Yeah, and Mary was coming, we thought Mary was coming in April, and then she said that no, she's been held up, and I think she's coming later in the year. I'm not 100% sure, because I did speak to her away at the beginning. It was either at the end of March or the beginning of April. So I know that Mary
She's not coming at the end of March.
No, but I spoke to her at the end of March, so it was a while ago, so I can't remember exactly, so I'd be misquoting. But I think that she'll be here at some point this year, is what she's intending. She's got lots of exciting things going on in her life. So, but it would be nice to see her when we do. No, so as part of the gelding process, when they, to be technical about it, when they remove the testicles, there is an open slice, and actually one of the ways that you make sure that they're not bleeding out is you count the drips. So you can have a certain number of drips per minute, and it has to be increasingly decreasing. And it's just the way that geldings are on donkeys and horses are performed. So that's why we're always very careful to make sure it's not biting fly season.
Okay, one thing all of you people should know about donkeys is when a donkey is gelded, the vet needs to put a stitch in, because they have a vein or an artery somewhere that is a little different than a horse, and you need to remind your vet that he needs a stitch somewhere.
Or you need to use Dr. Parrott, because he's an expert.
Well, he's had the problem.
Yeah, exactly. And in fact, Charlie, it was Arthur we had a tremendous problem with.
Really?
Yeah, because Dr. Parrott, we had him under observation, and then Dr. Parrott came back out, and then he had to redo him because he was
Bleeding.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay, we off that topic.
yeah, so we're keeping Dr. Parrott on his toes.
Okay. Can you tell me why at night those lights ought to move?
Oh, because they're on
You
wires.
know, I see lights. It looks like a city.
Yes.
You know, and they're still. And then all of a sudden they won't move.
Because it's windy.
No.
Is it not?
No, because they'd all wiggle. They don't all wiggle. There's a few of them.
That sounds like a you problem.
Well, okay,
I
whatever.
don't know. I have never stood and observed them long enough.
Well, I've almost called you.
And there's definitely not any silly
It's
animals.
like 3 or 4 of them right in that area.
Uh-huh. Oh. I do not know. Every night.
The last 3 nights, yes.
Oh, it's
But
been
I don't know when I started noticing.
it's been very windy the last few nights.
I'm not gonna, no, because they all blow.
Right.
They're not all blowing, it's just a few of them. It's like somebody walked through them.
Oh.
Or a sheep, or a deer or something. I don't know.
I'm afraid I don't know either.
I
Because
tell you what, I'll call you tonight when they do it.
Call me tonight. Oh dear. I can't wait already.
Oh dear.
You should just have called me last night. I was up till 2 o'clock in the morning.
You were?
Yeah. So, you know how Sophie's going to Canada on Friday?
Yeah.
Well, we hope she's going to Canada on Friday. So we've been having to, our passports are, they're up for renewal because you can't travel when there's only 6 months left in your passport. So they've all been sent back to the UK in March. And it's normally a very quick turnaround. So the application's in, and the passports have not been turned around. They have said, yes, thank you, we've got your old passports, but the new ones have not been issued because there's a massive queue. So we're like, uh-oh, not so good. And it's normally quite a quick, efficient turnaround. So we've been instructed to get an emergency travel document, and you have to go to the British consulates. But you can only go to the British consulates that issue emergency travel documents. And those would be Mexico, Singapore, and Madrid. Yeah. So what they do is they give you a Zoom appointment. So our Zoom appointment, this is the third one we've had because the other two failed. And this Zoom appointment was at 9 o'clock last night.
Oh.
And the funniest thing was, the lady was from Nairn, which is up near Inverness in Scotland, and we said, yeah, we were quite surprised it was at 9 o'clock at night. She said, yeah, it's because I'm in Singapore. I was like, okay. So as a part of, they have to identify us, Sophie, and ask questions, etc. And then she said, so the situation is, I said, well, the situation is she's leaving early Friday morning. It needs to be here Thursday, which is, tomorrow. And I said, will it be that quick a turnaround? So our options were somebody flying to New York to go to the consul in New York. You have to go to the embassy to pick it up. And it would be the embassy in New York, or we use the courier. And she said the courier system is normally very efficient. I was like, until it's not. I said, right. And I said, so where are these emergency documents sent from? Oh, Mexico. I was like, right, okay. So how long does it take for the courier to issue it from Mexico it gets here to Massachusetts? And she said, it'll be there Thursday. So fingers crossed. This document is coming from Mexico to Massachusetts by close of business tomorrow.
Unbelievable.
Nothing stressful at all.
I wouldn't pack a bag yet.
No, so yeah, so that's exciting.
Actually, I don't think I'd go.
Well, she's desperate to go.
Well, let her go, I suppose.
Well, I don't think we would want to keep them. It's school children.
I know Colby at some point decided he had to go to Australia.
Mm-hmm.
And he went. And sure as hell he got stuck there.
Did he?
He got stuck there. I've forgotten the details. They were horrendous. And he ended up able to get a flight to New Zealand, so he took it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got New Zealand up to God knows where. But he found that he had to. The only reason he got that flight to New Zealand was that he had cash.
Ooh.
Yeah. It was a bad deal.
Are you handicapped?
No, but look at these. Ta-da! Ta-da!
Wow, where'd you get those?
And Gail Ranger sent them in. They are fabulous.
Wow. Are they meant for those?
Yes, look, they're absolutely.
Oh, nice.
I mean, who knew you bought things like this?
Okay, Ben. I've lost Arthur.
Go lie
You've
down.
lost Arthur.
Go lie down.
We told Nick, you go find him.
Yeah. Well, last time I lost him, I just said, I've lost Arthur, and he came running around the corner, so.
Oh, did you say it loud enough?
Yeah. I found the other one was in this house. She left the door open, and I came in, and guess who was in the house? The donkey. Just kind of browsing to see what's on the cross.
Well, I hope there was something worthwhile, because then he'll come back.
He wasn't even, I walked in, and he was like, hey, he wasn't even nervous or anything. He's like, this is a nice place. Yeah, so shut the door when you, and you know where she was? She was asleep in the golf cart. I left for 20 minutes to go get lunch for Nick and whoever else wanted it. Got you dinner, ran to the supermarket, came back. She's just sound asleep on within 20 feet of the house. On the golf cart, sound asleep, and the donkey's in the house.
Perfect.
I had a nice sleep.
Oh, that's good. We're glad.
Yeah. The carpenters have finally gotten to the point where they don't get panicky.
What's that?
They don't get panicky when you're looking
Right.
like you're dead on
911,
them.
right.
Yeah, but they do check the back of their van when they're leaving just in case.
Yeah. Yep.
I think Sophia's going to Quebec because that's in Canada because that's French speaking, isn't it?
Mhm.
Because it's a French course. So I think it's Quebec if she gets there. That is.
Yay.
I'm giving up.
I
So-
dug, I don't know, 7 post holes today. That's what I
Whoa,
did all
whoa.
day.
Did you do that with the tractor?
Yes.
You
And I
take
hurt
all the
my
fun
arm.
out of that story.
I've hurt my arm.
Oh.
It's better tomorrow, but I seem to have lost.
Did you want some Tylenol?
Oh, it's like that tendon feeling in your wrist.
Oh, geez.
That hurts to do anything.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah.
Isn't that the kind that Tom used to hit with a book?
No, we're not going
that's-
to try that.
That's
no.
nodules, isn't it? Tendon nodules.
Yeah, we're
Something
not
like
doing
that. You whack it with a book.
We're not doing that.
Not how to do that.
No. You whack me with a book, I'll hit you back.
And you've just got to say it's a reaction, one of those boink.
Oops.
You know,
yeah.
you use your knee. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh dear. So, where is Wanda? She's with Arthur.
She's right outside the door. I can see her.
She comes to the door when she wants to come in.
Yes.
Thank you, Dodie.
Have you fed Wanda? I usually feed
I
her.
have fed here. I have not fed today yet. I mean, tonight.
Okay. Yeah, I'll feed her when you get home. You should put an air tag on Arthur. That's a good idea.
Yeah. We've got air tags.
Yeah, and someone was mentioning the lights from Fugan. We still have extra lights. I'm going to put them in the Tanner barn.
Did we not put them in the
Arena,
arena?
no, they're still
warm.
Yeah,
Oh, that's super.
they're going in the Tanner barn.
Oh, that's
in
good.
the barn?
Yeah, because now that they've put the new roof on, it's very dark in there.
No, don't they have to have sunlight to operate or something?
Well, I'm going to put the plug thing outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to tell you about your mum's ghost lights. The lights that you see moving outside.
Oh, okay.
Your mum sees lights outside
Yeah.
moving.
These lights move at night sometimes. Just like 4 of them, right?
It's windy though.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it.
No, she's going to call you as well, because she's calling me to see it.
I didn't do that.
Not yet.
I thought of doing it.
Okay.
It's pretty strange.
Yeah.
I was about to say, look, there's Arthur there, but it's not.
See,
Yeah.
when I look out there, it sort of looks like maybe New York City type lights, just sort of
Yeah.
hither and yon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So that's all the questions, unless you've got anything to share with the school.
No,
No.
Yeah. Did you tell them you went on a job to the wrong place today?
I didn't.
Oops.
Who else would go to the wrong place and spend there an hour and they were happy to see us? We thought it was all normal. Until somebody finally said, you weren't supposed to,
Yeah. Yeah. So.
And Judy had the correct address on her
Yeah.
in her hand.
Yeah. Yeah. I was worried. Like the woman called me, but unfortunately I was away from my phone. Like I don't go in the tractor with my phone.
Yeah.
No.
So I didn't get the call till later. I don't know what I would have done. I sent you guys off on a.
And you should see how she goes to Swampscott.
I don't know. You think?
I wanted to clock it, but I was afraid.
Yeah.
I mean, she goes all these side streets and
Swampscott's not an easy place to get to.
No.
But yeah. So I felt badly for the other place, but I guess you ended up spending some time there too.
huh?
You spend time at the other place too?
Yeah, we went in and entertained the people, these staff,
Okay.
but there were no.
All right. So I'll send her an email and we'll reschedule. Although, I think we have time on Friday. Maybe we could go down on Friday. Well, I'll see.
Well, if we're going to take donkeys and dogs and bunnies and all that, we're going to have to take more than one vehicle.
Yeah. Or we could take the big gray truck.
Is that the one that got me in here?
No, it was the other one. The other. What's the other?
Magnus.
Magnus.
That's Max. No. I think I was to tell you something, Janine, I'm going back through these questions. See how it's just going straight out of my head?
Nap time.
Here we go. See, I could pull a trailer with my car.
Yeah.
It's all the people I can't carry. We
Right.
start,
Well, last year when we did the jobs, we took two cars, and you and Judy went before us, and I always went with usually my
Yes.
car.
That's right.
So you went before us.
You like the advance party.
Yeah, and or yeah, that's usually the way it went. And then we showed up with the donkeys.
Yeah.
But this, so the next one, where were we? And I said I would bring the cows.
Yes, Pilgrim.
Pilgrim, I said we would bring the cows and 2 goats next time.
what are we doing?
Cows and 2 goats.
Cows and 2 goats.
Here comes Betsy Frost. She sent me a text message this morning and I haven't gotten back to her, so that's bad.
Is she here?
Yeah, I should run and hide because she texted me and I was like, oh,
You're in trouble.
I meant to text her this morning.
You better go and get a horse ready.
Yeah.
Right, that is us.
I don't know, is Wallace riding tonight?
Don't know.
Because I think, because
That's the question I was going to ask. Maybe
Yeah.
she's riding with Wallace.
I think, because I just did Sky's exercises on mounting. So
Oh.
he does not have to come. I scheduled him to ride tomorrow night
Okay.
with doing the riding. So,
Okie dokie.
Okay.
okay, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Sugar.
Sugar. Oh,
Sugar.
good. We're getting good at this.
Yeah.
We'll see you all tomorrow because it'll be
Bye.
Thursday.
Bye. Bye.